Hello everybody, I'm Sultan and welcome back to another video on my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a look at every single one of my lightsaber wielding minifigures. This includes all of the Jedi from the Clone Wars as well as the Rebellion, and also including the Sith at the back as well as General Grievous because he's a cyborg, and if I didn't include him it would feel kind of wrong. So yeah, I'm going to be having close-up looks at all of these minifigures so you can see a large group of all of them now, and slowly I'll be taking these off one by one in the order that they're in now so I can show you them up close and personal. Okay, so first up here we have the Anakin Skywalker from the Palpatine's Rest set. He has a blue lightsaber and two faces. There's his dark side face. He has a brown cape, which you can see he does have back printing behind. It'll be difficult to see there, some of those printing. And he does have some very nice printed legs, which look very nice on him. Then we have our other Anakin Skywalkers. Next up we have this Anakin Skywalker, which is from the Night Sister Speeder set. Now this is a Clone Wars set, so he does have the horrible bug eyes, and he does have the updated Anakin Skywalker torso from the second half of the Clone Wars compared to the next Anakin Skywalker we'll be bringing up. It's a very nice minifigure. He is supposed to have a blue lightsaber blade, except over time it has been lost. But yeah, this is a nice Anakin. He's only got one face. Just turn this out, yeah, there's only one face on there. But yeah, that's the Anakin Skywalker from that set. Next up we have the Clone Wars Anakin Skywalker, which is from a magnet pack. I'll put a picture of that on screen now. This is how I got some of my minifigures, because a while back that was a very good way to get some LEGO Star Wars minifigures. He has no back printing, no leg printing, and no double face. But yeah, this is the Clone Wars Anakin Skywalker. Here we have my most recent Anakin Skywalker, the 2020 Anakin's Jedi Interceptor one. Now he does have a very nice headpiece, a blue lightsaber, the ragged roads from the ends of episode 3, which is less nice, and turning him around you can see he has some very nice back printing as well as a more aggressive face when he's in a dogfight. But yeah, that is the next Anakin Skywalker and the final Anakin Skywalker on this list. Here we have the Luke Skywalker from the 20th anniversary Snowspeeder set. He has a pistol and a blue lightsaber. He has the very nice helmet, which I'm just going to take off so you can see his second face with his visor more up. And then putting the helmet back on, you can see the printing on the side of that layer looks very nice. A little bit blown out, so I'll just move the layer a little bit. There you go. That very nice printing on that helmet piece there. But yeah, it's a very nice Luke Skywalker minifigure. Glad I have it in my collection, and it's a lot more updated than the next minifigure on that I'm going to be showing you. This is the 2006 Luke Skywalker from the 2006 X-Wing. Very bland minifigure, no printing on the back, and a very minimal detailed face with no pupils. Now he does have the classic Lego Pilot torso piece, as well as no leg printing, and this Luke Skywalker does actually have his lightsaber, which makes a difference compared to some of them. It's a rather nice minifigure. He does have the basic printing on the helmet, nothing on the sides really, except those two Jedi insignia, then the little black and yellow stripes on the middle bit, and then the red stripe down the back, almost all the way down the middle, almost all the way to the back, sorry. And then we're going to take a look at our other Luke Skywalkers now. So here we have the fanboy Luke from episode 4 with the poncho. This came with Luke's Land Speeder in 2020. Very nice set. You can see his torso print there and his back of torso print. Turning his hair around reveals a more stern look compared to the one on the front of his face. But yeah, very nice Luke Skywalker minifigure. This little poncho piece is lovely, and I'm glad I have this minifigure in my collection. Here we have the Luke Skywalker from the 2012 Echo Base set. Now this is Luke while he's in the Bacta tank, so his first face he's got the breathing apparatus on, and then turning his face around he's got the little bit more awake look when he's on the table and Leia kisses him. So yeah, that's this Luke Skywalker. Very nice Luke, very different to all the others, especially since he is basically naked. Here we have my original fanboy Luke from, I think, the 2010 Luke's Land Speeder. He does have some very nice leg printing there, and some very nice torso printing. Turning him around, he's got a bland back, and turning his hair piece around, you'll see there's no second face. This is also the older Luke hairpiece, as you can see on the previous renditions. They don't use this hairpiece anymore, but it's a classic one, and he does actually have pupils, so he looks a little bit more alive in this. Now to the final Luke Skywalker minifigure. Here we have my only episode 6 Luke Skywalker, and this is Luke Skywalker from the 2012 Desert Skiff set. He has the black Jedi robes and the green lightsaber after he loses it on the Battle of on the duel on Bespin. Then he has a very nice Luke Skywalker face and blonde hair. I'm taking that hair piece off if I don't break everything in the process, which is seeming to prove difficult. You'll see he doesn't have a second face, but does have some very nice back printing. I think this is a very nice Jedi minifigure, and I think that if you just changed out the hairpiece and the face, you could make quite a few different Jedi using this body and lightsaber combination. Yeah, now on to the next lot of minifigures. Here we have the 2020 Obi-Wan Kenobi from General Grievous' Starfighter. Now he has a blue lightsaber as well as his little blaster pistol, a rather stern face, his torn up robes, and on the back you can see more of the torn up robes and a more worried face there. Perhaps when he's telling Anakin that he was supposed to destroy the Sith and not join them. Now on to our next Obi-Wan minifigure. This Obi-Wan minifigure is, as far as I'm aware, the only Jedi who does not include a lightsaber with him. Now he instead has the Magna Guard staff, as this is from the 2014 General Grievous Wilbeck set, and in this scene Obi-Wan has lost his lightsaber temporarily, which is later found by Cody. He has a very stern looking face and some very nice torso printing, and turning him around you'll see he has some very nice printing, and his face is more grimaced there for when he's fighting off General Grievous, and a more stern or passive look there. I do really like this headpiece, it's very nice and I'm glad they introduced it for everyone. Now on to his older self. Here we have my Ben Kenobi minifigure with no back printing, no second face, the older style of hairpiece, which is just the plain grey one, and his plain blue lightsaber. A very classic minifigure, again from the 2010 I believe Luke's Land Speeder. Does look great though, and a very nice minifigure to have, especially since it doesn't have any other Ben Kenobis, since he was only really in one film as a live character. But yeah, now on to the next minifig. Here we have the Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano. Now I do believe that she is also from the same magnet pack as one of the Anakin Skywalkers from the Clone Wars. She has no second face, she has no back printing, she has this very nice headpiece, which is quite accurate to how she looks in the Clone Wars, and she has a green lightsaber. Now when I was using this minifigure, you can just give her the two lightsabers, which isn't entirely accurate as she does change outfits after when she gets the second lightsaber. But yeah, that's it for this Ahsoka minifigure. Now on to the next one. Here we have one of my favourite Jedi minifigures in my entire collection, which is the 2020 Ahsoka. Now this isn't because this minifigure is rare at all, but because it is just a really detailed and high quality figure. Now she does have two blue lightsabers, but it's this very nice headpiece. Taking it off, you will see that she does have some very nice printing on her torso and legs. Turning her around, there's some very nice back printing and a very nice second facer as well, which I'll just put the headpiece on so you can see what her face would look like with that. Now if I can just take this headpiece off and put it back around, you can see the back of it a little bit more, and then onto the actual front of the Ahsoka figure there. There you go. Very nice looking minifigure, glad I have it in my collection. I do really like the 2020 AAT that it came in. Here is the original 2009 AAT Clone Wars tank Yoda. Now this minifigure does have some printing a little bit worn out on the eyes there, as well as on the back of the head. He does come with a green lightsaber and the short legs and some very nice torso printing. But yeah, this isn't as good as the next Yoda minifigure we have here, but he's still a good one for the time. He does have very big eyes though. They're a little bit unnerving in some ways. But yeah, now on to the next Yoda minifigure. Here we have the other Yoda minifigure I have. He does have some more printing on the back of his body. His print is a lot less worn out, and he does have the hood print on his back there. His eyes are also a little bit less like animated, and he does look a little bit more realistic in his printing. He does again have the green lightsaber and short legs, and is a very nice minifigure to have. My preferred Yoda out of the two I own, however it is good nonetheless. It was from the 2013 AT-RT 501st one, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, now on to the next minifig. Here we have Jedi Master Plo Koon from the 2014 Republic AV7 anti-vehicle cannon. He has a blue lightsaber, his very nice custom headpiece, and the very nice torso print. He has a very nice back of torso print as well. There's no printing on the back of his headpiece, and I do believe that is either dual molded or printed. Just the grey bit on the headpiece there does look very nice. It's a very nice minifigure, and quite a rare one as well. I think that this minifigure is one of the more difficult to get in my collection because the Republic AV7 cannon is quite uncommon compared to some of the other sets. Now on to the next minifigure in the collection. Here we have the Jedi Master Mace Windu from the 2013 Palpatine's Arrest set. He does have his purple lightsaber, some very nice torso printing, a lovely brown cape, no double-sided face because it wouldn't be able to be seen, and no back printing, which isn't as much of an issue with this minifigure, in my opinion, since he does have the cape. That should always be covering it. Very nice minifigure, glad I have it in my collection. Now on to the next one. Here we have the Ki-adi-mundi minifigure from, I believe, the 2018 Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack. Now he does have a very nice print, and this is a really nice minifigure. Unfortunately it was included in a battle pack. I'm sure everybody knows why Jedi should not be in a battle pack. However, it is a really nice minifigure. He has this exclusive like head thing that goes on top of him, which is very nice. It does some very nice printing on there, and it makes him look a lot more accurate as a minifigure. There's a blue lightsaber and some very nice printing. Yeah, it's a really nice minifigure in my collection. Now to move on to the final row of Jedi, and then we shall be going on to our Sith and Grievous. So here we have Aayla Secura, one of the Jedi in this army that is very nice and was only in one set, like a lot of these. However, the non-Clone Wars version of this minifigure, I believe, was only in one set, which was the 2018 or 17 Republic fighter tank. Now this is a very nice minifigure with this Twi'lek hairpiece and some very nice printing on the legs and hip. Now taking the hairpiece off and putting it on the other side, you can see her more aggressive face when she's in battle compared to her front face where she looks a lot more calmer. It's a very nice minifigure with a blue lightsaber. Now on to the next one. We're going slightly out of order here from how I placed them down before the video started, but here we have the 2010 or 12 Barriss Offee from the Geonosian Cannon set. Now she has some very nice torso printing and a mini cape as well as a little hood. So if I take this hood off, you can see her face print a little bit better, and moving this cape up you'll see that there is no back printing, just some dust on the minifigure. So yeah, this is a rather old minifigure and is completely outshined by the newer one. Now this one does also have the posable legs, as you can see, posable legs, and also the blue lightsaber. But yeah, now on to the next minifigure. And this one is the 2018 Barriss Offee from the Jedi vs Clone Troopers, or Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack. She has the blue lightsaber, the dress leg piece here, as well as the longer blue cape made out of the newer material, which is a lot softer, and this lovely hood piece, which is again on the previous Barriss Offee. You can see a very nice face print there. Looks a lot more accurate and a lot less animated than the Grievous one, and turning around you can see a more Grimace face where she's ready for battle, and moving the cape around you can see she does have that very similar printing to the other Barasophy, except the lines are more blue compared to an orangey browny colour. But yeah, this is the other Barasophy in my collection, and I personally prefer it to the other one, and it does look very good. Now on to the next minifig. Here we have Adi-Gallia, one of the Jedi from episode 2, who did not survive the Clone Wars and make it into episode 3. She has a green lightsaber and some very nice leg and hip printing there. Very nice like face printing with the purple eyes and the extra detail behind the headpiece there. Turning her around you will see that she does not have any second face, just the other part of the face print, as you can see there, which does work quite well with the headpiece. She has some very nice back of head printing, and putting the headpiece back around you can see it does look very nice as the completed minifigure. But yeah, now to the next Jedi in our collection. And here we have the Clone Wars Luminara Randooli. She does have the green lightsaber and some very nice leg printing and torso printing there. Now this is from the back printing, but a second face with the goggles, because this is from the Battle on Geonosis set, which included the large droid cannon as well as the Bark Speeder. I'm also pretty sure this set included Captain Rex Phase 1, which was quite nice and did release in around 2012. It's a very nice minifig, very nice printing, does look very nice overall, and that, although in my opinion is overshadowed by the more realistic episode 3 Luminara from the Clone Turbo Tank, or Clone Turbo Tank, that was released in 2016 I believe. But yeah, very nice minifigure, not quite as good as the newer one, but you know, what can you expect? That was from a much more expensive set. Now to the next minifig. Here we have a lot of people's favourite and the smiliest Jedi in the Order, Kit Fisto. Now this is again from the 2012 Palpatine's Arrest set. It does have some very nice torso printing as well as a cape, and no back printing, which again is fine since you won't be seeing it most of the time. Even if he doesn't have his cape on, his lovely headpiece should keep that covered. Now he does have this lovely headpiece here, and the print on there, which is a bit faded away since this is a more rubbery material, so it can't snap off. However, it does look good nonetheless. And this is a really nice minifigure. Doesn't quite capture the livelihood of the actual alien itself. However, it is a very nice minifigure with his green lightsaber, and looks rather nice. Now on to the next minifig. Again from the 2012 Palpatine's Arrest set, we have Seth. He has a green lightsaber, very nice printing on his torso there, and the brown cape, no printing on the legs. Turning his cape around, you will see he actually does have some some back printing there. And moving his cape back, you can have a better look at his headpiece, which has this lovely print on the back of it and on the sides, and then the horns along the front, which does look very nice. He has a very nice printed face, and he's a very nice minifigure to have in my collection. Now on to the last Jedi from Palpatine's Arrest. And if you know Palpatine's Arrest at all, you know that that would be Agent Cola. Now he has a blue lightsaber, unlike the other Jedi that arrest Palpatine, with Mace and his purple lightsaber, Kit and Seth with their green lightsabers. He has this very nice headpiece here, because he is the Zabrak species, similar to Darth Maul. Very nice brown cape like the others, and some very nice headpiece here. Slightly rubbery, not quite as rubbery as Kit Fisto or Yoda's head, however not entirely plastic. If I take this headpiece off, you can have a better look at his face print and lack of back of face print, and turning the cape around you will see he does have, if I don't move the minifig, you'll see he does have some back print, which isn't quite as important as some of the other minifigs. He does have this like ponytail that would cover some of it. However, it's nice to be included with the minifig, especially since it is from 2012. Now, one issue I do have with this minifigure is that this ponytail piece does push down on the cape a little bit, meaning it is slightly more like curved in this back bit here than some others. However, it's a very nice minifig and a very nice design, and the cape has survived 9 years so far, so I'm sure it can survive quite a few more. Now onto the final quote-unquote Jedi in this video. I say he's a Jedi. He's not a Jedi. He's the least favourite thing. Almost didn't want to include this minifigure because the character is hated so much, as I am also one of the people that hate this character. However, the Clone Wars did a really good job of making you hate this character by how he was portrayed. He does have a double green and double blue lightsaber, which he can hold in either of his arms. You can hold it up here, down here. He could hold both of them on one side if he really wanted to. I'm sure there's a scene in the Empire arc where he does that. But yeah, that is General Pong Krell from the, I believe he is from the Z95 Headhunter set from 2013, if I'm not mistaken. Now on to our actual bad guys, or Sith, and General Grievous. So here is the General Grievous from the 2020 General Grievous Starfighter. He has some very nice legs and arms coming out in various directions. Now he does have 4 lightsabers, 2 blue and 2 green, and you can take off his arms so he can just be holding the 2, as he looks like in some different shots in Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars. Or alternatively, if you want to make him ready to duel Obi-Wan or just decimate an entire room of clones, you can have him with 4 lightsabers out, ready to destroy anything in his path. Now onto the next General Grievous minifigure, which is almost exactly the same. Okay, I won't lie, these General Grievous minifigures are exactly the same, the only difference being that this lightsaber on the left hand side is a slightly different shade of green, and that is because when I bought this set used off of eBay, it didn't come with one of the green blades, which is, you know, not really too much of an issue because I have a few spare, as you get them just from random sets. So I just put that lightsaber in here, and now I have a completed General Grievous, which was quite handy before I got General Grievous the Starfighter in late 2020. This is from the General Grievous Buildback set, which was from 2014 I believe, and also included the Obi-Wan with the Magna Guard staff. It's a very nice General Grievous minifigure, same as the other one, except this one is a little bit more scuffed up since it is a bit older. But yeah, it's a very nice minifigure to have. I'm glad I have General Grievous in my collection after not having him for so long. But yeah, now on to the red lightsaber wielders in my collection. First up here we have the Asajj Ventress from the Sith Nightspeeder. She does have her unique lightsaber design. I'm just trying to get one of these out here. So you can see it does have the slightly curved and cut off hilt. Now she has 2 of these, and there are spares in the set, so if you lost one then you could replace it. She has some very nice printing on her torso and legs, no double face because there is this printing on the back of her head, and this very nice back print there. Now this is a very nice minifigure to have. It was only included in the Sith Nightspeeder set and is quite a rare minifigure because of that, and I do believe that if you put these 2 pieces together you can almost get them to join up like you saw in the Star Wars The Clone Wars 2008 movie. But yeah, now on to our final red lightsaber wielder before we reach the big man himself. But yeah, 2 more minifigures after this to go. So here we have Savage Opress. Now he does have his like halberd or spear or pike with an axe here, as well as his dual bladed red lightsaber. He has his yellow hands and his yellow face and headpiece, as well as this armor piece on his body, which you can just take off quite easily to reveal topless Savage Opress. He has some very nice printing on his front and back, which you won't see a lot of the time because of the armor piece that he has on. However, it is good to include just in case you either want to take the armor off or you want to have more Dathomirian Zabrak people. But yeah, that's the very nice Savage Opress face. You can see is truly a Sith with his yellow and red eyes there. It's a very nice minifigure nonetheless, and I'm glad I have it in my collection. Now on to our final minifig. And here we have Palpatine. Now usually he would be equipped with either his two lightning bolts, which he has in either hand in episode 3, or his gold blade hilted red lightsaber. Now if you want to see him with that, then you can click on my Revenge of the Sith Palpatine's Arrest set review from the set is from 2012, but the review is from 2020. It's a very good set review, and I think it is the best performing set review on my channel with over 100 views, which is very nice. Now this minifig does have some very nice torso printing, no leg printing, and some very nice back of torso printing. His headpiece does look very good, and if you just turn him around and twist the headpiece around, you can see the more Palpatine face from the original trilogy that people are a lot more used to, where he looks a little more decrepit and he has his yellow Sith eyes, whereas this front one, if I can turn the hairpiece, is more of his grimace while he shouts at Mace Windu that he's the Senate. But yeah, that is it for all of my Jedi and Sith. And that's every single one of my Jedi and Sith and cyborg Jedi wielders, or lightsaber wielders rather. As you can see, I do have quite a few. I didn't count them, but if you want to, then you can leave a comment on how many there are. Now, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like it. I do appreciate it, and it does make me know that you do enjoy the videos that I'm putting out. And if you want to leave some constructive feedback or some video suggestions in the comments down below, then by all means do so. Alternatively, if you want to see my videos as soon as I upload them, which is quite a good thing, I do upload twice a week, and sometimes I upload more with the LEGO leaks. So if you want to get those LEGO leaks as soon as I find them out and post a video, which I can usually do in around 10 minutes after they get leaked, then make sure you subscribe to see those as soon as they get uploaded. But yeah, if you want to see a video that YouTube recommends for you, click the video on the left. If you want to see more of my army videos, if you will, then click the playlist on the right. And if you want to see an easy way to subscribe or view more videos on my actual YouTube channel, click the button in the middle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.